16 Lessons the Rich Teaches Their Kids. Welcome to Fanny Investors, where future millionaires come to get inspired. If you enjoy our videos, please hit that like and subscribe button, and turn on the notifications, so that you don't miss out on new videos. Today we will be looking into differences in parenting approaches used by the wealthy, aimed at providing their children with a better chance of long-term success. The lessons from this video are universally applicable, as they can provide insights and advice that wealthy parents share with their kids. A timely piece of advice can significantly impact a person's long-term trajectory. Now, let's explore the 15 lessons that affluent parents teach their children, which often differ from what the less privileged impart. Lesson 1. Creating daily habits. Rich parents emphasize the importance of forming positive habits that lead to long-term advantages. Habits can transform lives and take around 21 days to develop. The power of habits lies in their capacity to influence behavior consistently, eventually resulting in substantial benefits. These parents recognize that habits can be transformative, driving individuals towards personal and professional success. Lesson 2. Money is a tool. Rich parents teach their children that money is a tool, not the root of evil. They understand how to use money to improve their lives and navigate the world. By understanding that money is a tool, children raised by affluent parents are better equipped to utilize it for their benefit and the betterment of others. Lesson 3. Increase income instead of lowering expenses. In the realm of financial education, one of the most powerful lessons rich parents impart to their children is the concept of increasing income rather than solely fixating on reducing expenses. This strategic mindset shift is a cornerstone of wealth creation and sets the stage for a more prosperous future. While many individuals, including those from less affluent backgrounds, tend to emphasize frugality and cutting costs, rich parents recognize that limiting expenses can only go so far in building wealth. Lesson 4. Knowledge is more valuable than money. Rich parents encourage their children to invest in themselves and acquire knowledge. Being valuable to the world and solving problems leads to success and happiness. This lesson centers on the idea that investing in oneself and acquiring knowledge is a powerful pathway to success, happiness, and making a lasting impact on the world. Lesson 5. Don't work for money. Have money work for you. The concept of passive income is introduced, emphasizing the importance of making money work for you and creating sources of income beyond traditional employment. They teach their children to envision a future where their financial stability isn't solely dependent on exchanging time for money, but on cultivating diverse streams of income that continue to flow even when they're not actively working. Lesson 6. Solving problems is the quickest way to get rich. Rich parents teach their children to focus on solving significant problems, which leads to greater wealth and success. By emphasizing this lesson, rich parents guide their children away from conventional notions of simply fulfilling tasks or job roles. Instead, they encourage them to view challenges as opportunities to innovate and create value. Lesson 7. Using good debt. Understanding the difference between good and bad debt is crucial. Good debt can be used strategically to create wealth, while bad debt leads to financial struggles. Rich parents understand that debt, when used wisely, can act as a catalyst for investment in growth. They emphasize the importance of distinguishing between good debt, which has the potential to generate positive returns, and bad debt, which tends to erode wealth over time. Lesson 8. The 80-20th rule. Rich parents teach their children the Pareto principle, emphasizing that a small portion of effort often yields the majority of results. Prioritizing the right actions can lead to success. Rich parents recognize that not all efforts yield equal outcomes. They teach their children to focus their energy and resources on the 20% of actions or activities that contribute the most to their goals or objectives. Lesson 9. Having money doesn't make you a better person. Rich parents emphasize the value of humility and respect. Money can solve certain problems but doesn't define a person's character. Rich parents recognize that true value lies in one's actions, virtues, and how they treat others. They emphasize the importance of humility, respect, and empathy regardless of one's financial status. Lesson 10. Raise expectations. Encouraging children to raise their expectations and strive for greatness is key. Taking calculated risks and aiming high can lead to significant achievements. Rich parents recognize that achieving exceptional outcomes often requires stepping out of one's comfort zone and embracing challenges. They teach their children that success is not always guaranteed, but taking risks and pushing boundaries can lead to greater rewards. Lesson 11. Understanding money. We start with the fundamental aspect of financial literacy. While it might appear basic, the concept of how money is earned, the factors determining income, the role of taxes, and optimizing finances is not commonly understood. Wealthy parents prioritize discussing the value and importance of money from an early age, familiarizing their children with the concept of value exchange. Lesson 12. Asset versus liability. Here, the distinction between assets and liabilities is highlighted. The wealthy discern what constitutes a good purchase versus a bad one. Assets generate income, while liabilities incur expenses. Many poor individuals spend without considering whether their purchases will generate returns. The rich, however, focus on acquiring assets that generate revenue, thereby paying for their luxuries indirectly. Lesson 13. Avoiding entitlement. Wealthy families emphasize that their children are not entitled to anything solely based on their family's affluence. They understand that personal effort is essential for success, while the less privileged often seek others to care for them. The wealthy know that complacency can lead to loss of wealth, whereas the poor may fall into a cycle of entitlement that hinders progress. Lesson 14. Social skills and connections. Successful parents teach their children to be sociable and establish connections. Early socialization allows kids to build positive relationships with peers and their parents' friends. This sets the foundation for a network that can offer various opportunities throughout life. Lesson 15. Patience and long-term thinking. We live in an era of instant gratification, but wealth and happiness don't come instantly. Poor individuals often seek quick riches or rely on magical thinking. Wealthy parents emphasize playing the long game, focusing on long-term strategies and investments rather than short-term gains. Lesson 16. Encouraging learning and growth. The wealthy nurture a hunger for learning and personal growth in their children. They understand that ongoing education and improvement are key to success. In contrast, the poor may not emphasize learning, leading to limited personal development and missed opportunities. These are the 16 valuable lessons that rich parents impart to their children, setting them on a trajectory towards financial success and personal fulfillment. From the significance of forming positive habits to viewing money as a tool for empowerment, these teachings emphasize the power of mindset and strategic thinking. Ultimately, the amalgamation of these teachings creates a blueprint for success that extends beyond financial prosperity, encompassing personal growth and a positive impact on the world. We finally at the end of our video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss out on new videos that we post. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed, stay